I could hear intense coughing on the bed in that room the night. 17 years ago on the 5th of May 2005. As a little boy, I had to watch my mom battle with the angel of death on her bed. As I laid with her in one single room, not knowing what to do, I had to help her. I knelt down, looked up to God in the sky to save her. But the angel of death succeeded to lay its icy hands on her. The church she had served and campaigned for was expected to be my refuge, since I never missed any of the Sunday schools. To my surprise, no member of the church, including the pastor, was present in our home throughout her burial, because they believed that they are excluded from the clutches of death, because anyone who does was as a result of his or her sins. So my mom, Alice, may her soul rest in perfect peace, was a sinful woman. The shame attached to this was unbearable, and I lived with it for the rest of my life. You also may have lost a dear one because of failure to donate blood to him or her because of some beliefs of your church. Now here, look, one of your greatest enemies is here. Without fear or favor, I present to you Kweku the Anti-Christian.
I probably am the one that you heard my voice. Now we are not supposed to keep quiet. We are not supposed to shut up. We are supposed to speak. There are a lot of you like me that have suffered injustice in most of the churches because of some doctrines and some beliefs and some policies of, in quotes, Christian churches. Just imagine one of your relatives would have to die because it is part of the church beliefs that that person will not be allowed to receive blood. Is that love? Is that sacrifice? Is that what Christianity is about? I presume no. Some of us have lived with this shame. We have lived with this pain and hurt for so many years on. But it is time that you and I will turn the pain, will turn the disappointments into something good. You are welcome to this hour, this TV channel. This is the first charity YouTube channel that we will have in Ghana here, which is aimed at letting the Christendom, letting the churches, letting the pastors, letting the elders of the church understand that it is about humanity and not about any doctrine or any policy of church. Sometimes just the love that they will just express to you, they will come and put policies and doctrines there because they are not ready to show you that sacrifice. A lot of the youth are swayed from that angle, that Christendom angle, and then they are confused just as we are. But no, we have to show them that it's about humanity. We have to let them understand that the love for one another reigns supreme over any church doctrine or any church policy. That is why I am against them. That is why we are doing this together. There are a lot of testimony, there are a lot of videos, there are a lot of audios that people have given testimonies about the treatment and the injustice that they have gone through in some of the churches. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Share this. Let those that they don't have voices, let them speak out. Let those that do not have voices speak out. We are ready to interview and talk to people who probably have suffered some injustice in the Christianity. Some of them, because of that, it's not making, some of us, because of that, it is not even making the word Christianity a very appealing word to us. Is that what their leader stands for? I presume no. Now it's about you and I. Let this video go viral. Let this channel go viral. Let us teach them the power that we have the power to speak out. Let us understand that we can generate our own. You don't need to even contribute or put any money into any account. All you need to do is to subscribe, to share the videos, is to let people be aware, to comment, to share it everywhere, and let people be aware that this is the new dawn. We are in a new era. Our voices are going to be heard louder and clear, such that we will abolish certain things that are going on in the church that is not good, so that we will see the right way. Let them not stop. Let them stop teaching you and quoting quotations to you. Let them show with their deeds. Let them show with their action. Let them show that love to you and I. Enough of the quotations. We are tired. We are tired of whether the Bible was for us, wasn't for us. We are on this earth to save ourselves, to help ourselves. Look at the poor. Look at those destitutes. They need helping hand, but we call Ghana a Christian country. Just a few of them are benefiting. They are amassing wealth left and right. And then when it's time for them to help some of us, then they withdraw from us. This is the time for you and I. This is the time that we will liberate our minds. This is the time that we will keep away from those mental slavery that they've put us into, beginning to think that we cannot do anything without them. We can do something. We can change our society. Even in the midst of this economic hardship, we can do something. No need to contribute anything to this fund. No, we are not creating any fund. Just if you have the passion, if you have the will, if you have the zeal for this thing to move, just share this video, subscribe, give it to people for them to subscribe. Let them share their side of the story. And then we'll be able to reach out. We'll be able to do good from our angle. We'll be able to go and visit orphanages. We will channel ourselves into a charity organization, and we will help people, even with the small that we have, and let them keep the numerous amounts of money that they have. You see, you go to someone, the person is hungry. He is not interested in quotations. We are tired. You will go to someone, you see the person is suffering. But Christianity will tell you that the word of God is food. We should eat the word of God. Just look at this video. Look at this man of God. Just look at this man of God. And let me tell you something afterwards.
When I was crossing the dark, show me the light. Take off me, he became flesh, and he dwelt with me. He comes so far with that sweat just to set me free. One got the devil for me.
And I only be young when young.
Me, and I'm ready to make oh, and it's in the mama. And writing and a mama, and 2 days, yeah, and then for the name to you. Maybe Miss Annie, I'm going to get a good food. Now we would get no fry to see. No, I will say what you say. I just put you. And you're in a West Young, this will be right. And Saturday, we see a woman to me. Yes, I'm coming. And you're my little man. I put your meal. Away, but kind of when you see our banner, she'll go to the buy a cup of running the dog. Cow cast and head of going to the of I yes, it's a mean call. Oh, grandma, kind of way. You can't look over. I'm your son. Oh, when I ready. Oh, me that's it.
Okay, what do you see? He has gone to a house to share the word of God. You see how he's neatly dressed? That is the picture. You see how he's neatly dressed? He has gone to preach the word. Now he goes to the first woman. The first woman tells him that he's eating. Probably he might be thinking that, the woman is rejecting the word of God. But at that moment, the woman was eating and she deserves her privacy. Now let's look at, he moves on to the next person. Listen to it in 3. He says, a common dinner. You visit somebody to preach the word. You send the word to somebody. This is not about time for you to send empty words. You see, the person accommodating on the day. This man of God could have sacrificed something. But you see what he's telling him? He said he's giving him the word of God, for the word of God is food. How come when the churches are budgeting for evangelism, then they attribute a small portion to evangelism? Go and look at them. They want to rather come on TV stations and spend millions of money on TV stations. I'm not against that, but I'm telling that when those people and they send their youth to outside to preach the word of God, they have to add money, because definitely they are going to meet people who are hungry, and no amount of quotation is going to cause them to change. Rather about showing them some love. At some point, I heard once that Jesus Christ, people were following Jesus Christ because of food. Peter was trying to send them away, that it's time for it's getting evening, so they should go and find food to eat. Jesus Christ said, no, let us feed them. It's very important. When the person is in need, try to give out. People will be in need in the church and they will be spending money, millions outside, but they cannot help somebody in need. So I am against them. So we are against them, but we won't let the hurts hurt us. We will channel our inner strength. We will leave something to humanity before we die. We will die with our heads up because we served humanity. Now you and I can do this. Do you know the funny thing? They reserve money. They have already eaten. They are already satisfied. Their families are already living good. And then the people that they are going to evangelize to are hungry. That is why you see a lot of hungry